What's up, guys? I'm Mike Claudio, owner of WinRate Consulting. I'm gonna give you 3 marketing tactics to help you stand out in a crowded market. People all the time talk to me about their home service company being in a saturated market. There's a lot of competition, it's crowded. And the reality is there's still so many companies that do not do a good job marketing themselves to stand out. You're likely thinking about 3 or 5 companies in your marketplace that are doing a great job. There's likely hundreds, if not thousands, that are not. And so the goal would be to be in that top echelon, be in that top 3 to 5, be in the top of mind for a lot of people, and then differentiate yourself because of who you are, what you believe, and your values. So the first thing I would suggest in a marketing tactic for your company to stand out would be related to content created about the people as much or more than the product. When you look at people who are posting nonstop before and afters of kitchens, or just posting pictures of roofs, or posting pictures of plumbing fixtures or whatever, people do not become emotionally attached to that journey. People love stories and people and success and happiness and winners. And so I would challenge you to get some professional content. Bring in a videographer, bring in someone who can shoot and edit things really engaging and effective, but make it more about the people and the journey of your company. Talk about your meetings, talk about your values, talk about how your office space is changing, talk about the new truck you got, talk about how you hired somebody, talk about how you fired somebody, talk about how people are engaging with your client base, talk about your client success stories, talk about why your clients hired you, go interview your clients. That is so much more powerful to people believing in you. People don't care what you've done. People don't care who you are. People don't care how long you've been in business. People care about one thing primarily, but I'm gonna bring out 1.5. The first thing is, can they trust you to solve the problem they have? That's it. Can they trust you to solve the problem they have? And knowing who you are and how you communicate your values and the people on your team creates so much more trust. And the second is, what are you going to do if something goes wrong? Homeowners are not worried about project gone great. They're worried about nightmares. They're worried about those things they see on HGTV, about what happens if a project goes bad. And so talking about how you mess something up and how you're making it right and why you charge a certain amount so that when things go wrong, you can handle it to your standards. That is really, really powerful part of that project and of that experience of your future prospect. That's why 5-star reviews are so important. That's why I think video testimonials of your client base is so important. I think creating it about the people inside of your company, celebrating them, talking about them, bringing them up, making them a key part of your content strategy. Second, it's commonly referred to as the 6-pack. Door knocking the 6 houses around the house you're working on. So if this is the house you're working on, the 2 neighbors here, then the 3 across the street. And so you're not knocking on those doors trying to sell them something. I think this is a common mistake of, hey, we're doing this house over here. If you want us to do yours too, let us know. That's what they expect. What they don't expect, and what I think works really well, is, hey, knock, knock, knock. And even having a door hanger that says as much as, hey, we're doing a project across the street. If you have any issues with our equipment, any issues with our guys, any issues with trash, here is my phone number, call me. That creates a different level of trust. Again, but I think it creates an opportunity for you to wow people. Wow, there were no issues. Wow, nothing went wrong. Wow, they weren't too loud. Wow, they didn't leave trash. Wow, they weren't parked in my way. But if they were, and they call you and you answer, say, hey, I'll get that taken care of immediately, and you call your guys, say, hey, I need you to move that van right now, the neighbor's trying to get out. The way that you show them your values, you don't just talk about your values, but you show them your values by being able to do that, it increases the likelihood of them trying to hire you. Like, nothing works better than showing somebody how great you are, not telling them how great you are. And so that 6-pack, right, the 2 neighbors and the 3 across the street, obviously you can do more than that, but that's a really, really, really easy standard to set with your team, not just your sales team, but your production manager, team leader, whatever it might be. Have them engaging with the neighbors to make sure that if something goes wrong, you can jump on it quickly. Because nothing's worse or leave a worse taste in the mouth of a neighborhood than you being a nuisance and you leaving trash and you being parked all over the place and you not respecting the community. And that happens a lot. The reality is it happens a lot, and being different helps you stand out in a crowded market. The third technique that I think works the best, again, goes into the person to person. networking and referral partner creation is an incredible way to stand out in a crowded market or saturated market. I was huge. Like early on in business, when I was running construction companies and I was building construction companies, I didn't have a marketing budget. I didn't have a way to go out and compete with these guys who had huge marketing budgets. So what I did was I beat people to Google. I went straight to to networking and referral partner creation. I went to the people who my ideal client was asking, who do you know? For my case, it was kitchens and bathrooms first, and then it was roofing. When a homeowner was like looking for a provider, I wanted them to go to their real estate agent, go to their HOA, go to their friend, go to their family member, go to a Facebook group or next door. I wanted them to go to the people who they trusted and said, hey, do you know anybody that does this? I wanted to be the guy getting referred. So networking and referral partner creation, whether that's through networking or through outbound prospecting or through, just generalized even B2B door knocking, which I'm going to talk about in a separate video. I highly suggest going out and networking and building referral partners to help yourself stand out. So first, highly produced content, or just produce content, not even highly produced, just professional content about the people more than the product. The 6-pack door knocking related to, if you have a problem, here's who to contact. And the third is networking and building relationships with referral partners in order to go out and get yourself in front of the marketing side, in front of the Google advertising, in front of I think it's like 85% of people are more likely to go to a friend and family member to ask for a referral than to go straight to Google. They're still going to Google you. You still need to have an online presence. You can't avoid that step, but you can be much higher on the list of preferred vendors when it comes to people's decision making because you got referred by somebody they trust. So try these out. If you're struggling with any of these, if you're struggling standing out, shoot me an email, mike@winrateconsulting.com, put a comment below, but ultimately click the link. Click the link below, put in your information, connect with our team so that we can help you answer these questions. Working with us is not about a paid door. We offer free coaching all the time to people. So if you're struggling with that and you just want to have a conversation with a real person who's been through these real problems and implemented real solutions, click the link below, fill out the form, let's have a conversation so we can help you win fast and win often.